TS3. I'm going to move us into the public channel real fast. There's somebody. That was a fast join by Xanthier, the new sniper for Ego. And there's Bowie, the captain.
Yo yo.
Hopefully the Moot point.
Hello.
How's it going,
I heard a
guys?
story in which there was an interview where only one person from the losing team showed up, and the winners did not show up at all. So it was a pretty awkward interview.
I just
There's
want to shout
Nephi.
out. Can I make a shout out?
Please do it.
To Sarah Duda. It's her 21st birthday this weekend, and we're gonna get fucked up.
Sounds exciting.
Indeed.
So there are some players from Moot Point.
Hello.
I'm very curious about your team. I don't know anything about it. Are you guys new to the Tribes franchise?
I believe we only have one or two people that have actually played in a different Tribes game.
Yeah, I for one, and I know another one of our guys, we played it when we were younger, but not competitively.
And Fairwood Spork, you're like my favorite current name right now, so thank you for
Thank
showing up
you.
and playing.
The dangerous fellow.
Let's see. I wanted to ask, who was the captain for Moot Point?
I would say
Good
Mephi or
question.
Ferret.
That is a good question.
We're an
Yeah,
oligarchy.
I think for the most part,
So-
it's Matthew.
So you're a council then, all right. So Nephi, is it Mephi? Is that how I say that? Mephi?
Mephi, yeah.
I'm sorry, I called you Nephi a lot. I apologize.
Don't worry, my
And-
team calls
and-
me Mefi.
And
Milfy.
how do I
Someone calls him
pronounce
Milfy.
how do I pronounce S4 Orsi?
Just S-Force.
Oh, S-Force, not Source. Okay, I was calling you Source a lot.
It's cool, a lot of people do.
I always forget to do the question, which names in your team are hard to pronounce when I start. Either way, lots of people in here. Wow, a big turnout, actually. So let's start with the winners. You guys shut out Moot Point completely, Ego, except on the Funsies map, Rain Dance. You scored on Rain Dance. They did. So
They had a really good return on Raid Dance. We
They
weren't
did.
joking around when we were trying to defend, so that was legit.
Yeah, it was a good,
Good job on you
good
guys.
turtle. That I've been like arguing against the people that want to change the base on Rain Dance because of so much nostalgia from playing that Rain Dance for like forever when I was younger. But like now I can understand why it's kind of a problem.
I understand the argument, but Rain Dance is Rain Dance, and you gotta leave it the way it is.
I'm fine with that too. But it probably will develop into get 1 point and then just spam nades for forever.
That could be. But we'll talk about that later. But that said, you were holding the flag on top of Rain Dance, and they were holding it inside. Did you feel good about your decision afterward, or not?
Oh, we just didn't really want to play the turtle game, so we just didn't do it.
Okay.
We thought
There
it
was
was
actually
our
one
only
point where
tactic
we were
that
like,
could work.
Birdie was like, hey guys, just like let him return it, and then let's just keep capping. Or something like that. Just so we were getting bored.
Our strategy was to let you guys let us captain it.
There you go.
Okay, so let's talk about the actual games for GameShrine.org. Again, it was a cap-out shutout for Ego, 15 points versus 0. There were chances, though, and as you guys warmed up, Moot Point, you got better and better. We were commenting on this. Did you feel like you were going in cold today and you got better as you played?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Our coordination
definitely.
at the very beginning was, our timings were really off, and that just showed in every single run we had on the first couple maps, the first two maps.
And you
And I
have
know-
actually played 51 already, as
Yeah.
well as Generator, is that right?
Generator's next. Friday.
Oh.
We played with generators occasionally just for fun, but
But
We
you're
haven't had
skipping
our
ahead to
GameShrine
round
match.
3. You're playing round 3 before round 2 then.
Great.
Okay. So when will we see you playing Generator? Do you know yet?
This Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
7
we'll look for
o'clock
that.
Pacific time. We'll be drinking too, because it's Friday night. You gotta have fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a few show matches, and then we're gonna have our GameShrine matches. So
We will look for that. Okay. Let's see. Ego, you've been going through some hard times. You just lost Blinks to Area 51. He was poached, I believe. Is that right?
I guess that's a word for it. Where it wasn't on like bad terms or anything. Blinks handled it in a mature fashion and all that, and it wasn't like we don't have drama between us or anything like that.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
we wish
yeah,
him in Area 51 the best. Like,
but yeah,
I look
but
forward
it-
to playing against him in
But
the
yeah, it
future.
definitely stinks losing Blinks. He was a big part of our team there.
But you showed tonight that you are not reliant on Blinks. You can beat teams without him.
That's true. I mean, Moot's a new team, so we knew that going in. But we were able to actually do kind of a flurry of recruiting in the last couple of days, and so we have some new faces. Pilot and Fesk as LOHO, are some dudes that came from BF3 comp scene. And we picked up Verdi, who's an old T2, I think, mainly comp player, and working on him for the LD chase position.
Verdi, for your fans, do anyone know like what tribes you were in or anything like that? You want to name check?
Everybody knows me as Virtuosity.
Virtuosity.
Yeah, Slap-a-Ho. I think I was in a tribe with you, Deli. I don't remember.
Slap-a-Ho was a very good tribe.
Yeah,
and,
I love that tribe.
Were you in Team Ban plus B? Not Bustin' Up, but plus B.
No, I wasn't Bustin' Up.
Okay, so I was
And
not.
then,
I was not in Bustin' Up. I was only in plus B. So there were two
Yeah.
Ban teams. Either way, let's focus on tonight. Sunstar was the best map Moot Point played.
Yeah.
And there was a chance for them to score, but you stole it from them. Tell us about that.
Well, they came. I mean, I was specking. They came very, very close, and we just had a series of a couple E-grabs come in, and were able to get it and like just punt it downfield. And then our guys were able to get a return in all the confusion.
Did that like crush your spirit, Moot Point, or did you feel really bad about that?
No.
No.
We just went with it. We had no illusions coming into these GameShrine matches.
I gotta say, you guys sound like a really fun bunch of guys. Like you
Yeah,
have fun playing the
definitely.
game. You're not really worried about winning or losing, which is a really good attitude to have. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Here to
we're
have
just
fun.
happy. We're just happy to be here, playing with the best teams in North America, because we're gonna have fun with it. And we know we're not favored, but we want to have as much fun as possible and learn as much as possible.
Yeah, it's definitely
every
a great
game.
learning experience.
Yeah.
Let's
We've
talk
already
about,
done better than we did against Area 51, so
Let's
there's
talk
improvement.
about rules, because there were no vehicles tonight. Do you both teams prefer that?
We did.
No.
Oh well, Verdi wants to play Shrike, but for the most part, yeah, I think so. We actually before the game were like, hey, how do you guys feel about vehicles? And like, we don't really like them. We're like, hey, we don't either. Let's just play without them.
I tried to propose no snipers, but, you know.
Well, how do you feel about the one sniper rule? Because the one sniper rule is limited quite a bit, but not taken out completely.
I like it. I think it's fine. I think with the if they do either naked spawn, 10-second respawn, there's a lot of ways. And it's not like horribly broken. You know, like I feel vehicles in their current state are pretty bad, but I don't think snipers are as bad as
But what
vehicles.
about just like harassing snipers who can't do his job?
That's what I was
That
trying to do
works.
tonight. It was my first time I really going to do it in competition. I don't know, did that work at all against you guys?
I saw you take out Canuck once as a capital was coming in, but I think the standee.
The only thing was, sometimes did it too early, so I could respawn and just keep shooting him before he grabbed the flag. But other than that, yeah, you guys were a pain in the ass.
So you had two snipers tonight, Kanak and Xanthier, different maps. But are you developing Xanthier? Is he going to be replacing Kanak, or what's going to be happening there?
Canuck, sorry, Xanthier's actually been our sniper for a while. Canuck was gone on some training for works for a long time, so Xanthier had been our sniper actually, and Canuck just showed back up, and we're glad to have him back. They're both great snipers, so we're kind of working on both of them, I guess. If anybody ever decide they want to play two snipers for a game, you know, if they're like, oh, we like two snipers, that's not broken, we'll say, okay.
I'm sure I want to do that, but
So we're ready for
all your fans obviously very happy for you to have Pessimistic, because he is a very good player from the old school, as I was saying. And then obviously very good that you got Reddish Blue and Budokai and his posse, because you were hurting for players for a little bit. Tell us about your newest players.
Our newest players are Pilot, Fesk, and Verdi. Pilot and Fesk are guys, actually Zero from Deadstop recommended that I take a look at him, because he had seen them just kind of shredding in pubs and knew they were super good at chain gun and everything. And you know, they said they didn't really know the LO position, but was like, oh, you know, well, if they know how, you know, the basic dueling skill, we'll teach them how to play the position. And like we spent like, I think the first practice we had with them was like 2 hours before the game today. Just like I was going in pubs and we did some stuff on a whitelist server and just explained timings and stuff like that. And they seemed like they got the hang of it. So they obviously have the raw dueling and chain gun skill down already.
Yeah, it's
Looks to me as though on the GameShrine site, your next opponent is No More Triples. That could be a good matchup.
Yeah, they're a great team, and really cool guys too. So looking forward to that. There's a chance that'll end up being no vehicles as well. I think that they really don't like them either.
Awesome. So have you heard about the CGL, which is, I've heard, turned into a no vehicle league, money match or money league?
I did not hear that it was no vehicles, but that's cool.
I heard that word. Maybe you have to check it out for yourself. I can't verify that, but I had that rumor passed to me.
No vehicles definitely piques my interest.
Good to hear from you after all these years, Pessimistic. And let's see, I want to ask Moot Point what really impressed them about Ego tonight? What shut them down?
I'd like to say their fight offense was
brutal.
Absolutely. Absolutely terrible. We were talking about it during warm-ups. I was like, if you guys think anything is more terrible than 2 Raiders, you're wrong.
So the 2 Raiders were really clearing you off really hardcore.
It was mainly like things we're talking about was chain gunning, especially Reddish. Blue, when he was playing heavy on Kata, was like wrecking our defense.
Yeah, I was about to say, we don't normally run double Raider. It's like a rare time that we'll do that. And I was just going to chime in that I was playing, I think, Jug most of Kata and Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Just so the casters know, people in the chat are complaining that the game volume is too high.
Okay, afraid not. Good luck fixing that. I'm afraid I do not watch the chat when I am doing this. I just do other stuff. But let's see. How about Ego? Do you have any compliments for Moot Point tonight?
Well, I noticed their sniper was hitting a few, some decent shots. Like, after I would grab on Katabatic, like, he would usually hit me at least once. And so, like, with, sometimes a good, strong shot. So, if, like, his standee is able to get some hits or whatever, or I take a mine or, a little chain or something, then that would actually kill me and prevent a cap. So that was good, I thought.
Also, again, another thing the sniper did was when I was playing HO on Kata again, the majority of times I died, he chipped away at a lot of my health, and I kind of found myself hiding behind rocks a lot and then trying to hit stand when I could. But he kept me distracted for a majority of the end of the game, I'm going to say.
Also, there's standoff D and rain dance, very effective.
I was pretty impressed with the Moot Point sniper because he was playing the flag a lot. He was very mobile. He was willing to do that kind of stuff for his team. Well, Ego, tell us what you think Moot Point, if they improve something and they make their game much better.
So I think their attitude is fantastic, and that's going to take them far.
Yes.
Like, basically just playing scrims every day that you can, don't give a fuck about losing, and just, keep playing, and you're going to get better, and there's just no way you won't. And most of the other teams just have a huge head start on you guys, but like if you just keep playing, you have that attitude or you just don't care about losing and you see it as a learning experience, you're going to get way better and you're going to do well. Just see what beats you, learn how to do it, use it on other teams.
I just want to say that one cap on Rain Dance is a moral victory for all of us here.
that was a good cap, man.
I did have one specific thing that I noticed. When you guys were in a standoff, you kind of didn't really have a vantage point where you could see everybody coming in, and I know I personally caught you guys like hovering or right on the ground like 3 or 4 times, and I think if you move your standoffs to a place where you have a little bit better visibility and you work on getting in the air faster to avoid getting nitroned, I think that would help your standoffs a lot.
We really hadn't practiced standoffs, really. We really even haven't had an actual practice. We've just ended up scrimming during the times we could actually practice, and we keep pushing our practice times, and we end up screaming.
Today was supposed to be a practice, actually.
Just a little side note, something I noticed. For the cappers, just make sure you're shooting the stand every time. I noticed there was one time you came in and got taken out by a claymore, and that kind of. While it was humorous, that kind of stuff can be prevented. But yeah, just those little kind of idiosyncrasies can really kind of. I mean, you might have gotten out there because I was out of position, and the claymore kind of saved the day.
Okay, did you fix the volume problem? Afraid not. Okay, do you have any questions for either of the teams?
I wanted to say one quick thing. Though I think it was already addressed, you guys said you were pretty loose at the start. Timings were off. The yellow was hitting me Ritual Sacrifice as an infiltrator. I felt like he was revealing himself like 10 seconds too early and using a spin fuser, just flying at me instead of sneaking up and shooting me in the back when the capper was visible. So if that was just because you weren't warmed up, then that's cool. Otherwise, I would work on getting times with your cappers before you move on the sniper.
Yeah, this match was pretty much, I mean, other than for maybe half an hour before the match, it's the first time I've ever been on sniper duty like that before.
Nice.
I'm terrible with the chain gun, so...
Oh, I gotcha. I was gonna say also you should try using the SMG instead of the spin fuser if he's up on a perch because you'll be hard pressed to hit him.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm trying to practice a lot. It's not something, like, I don't have a whole lot of fun using the chain guns. They kind of take a lot of the tribesness out of it for me, so I try to stay away from them. But in order to be viable,
You gotta use them
I gotta learn how to do it. Yeah.
I got a question for Egocentric about our offense, because I heard two schools of thought for offense. One is everybody syncs up together, slam the stand at the same time so the capper can get out. Or the other school of thought is just constant offense and constant harassment, try to throw off the timing so they're not sure when the capper is coming in. Obviously, we weren't able to do either one effectively, but what are your guys' thoughts on those two different types?
Actually, I wanted to say real quick, on Catabatic, the heavy and one or two raiders, I forget the number, would appear and actually had that effect on me. I normally know exactly where the cappers are at, and you heard me say on comms quite a few times, I don't know where the capper is, watch cap. And so it made our standee stand on a swivel while we recollected our thoughts. Otherwise, I am one to just slam everything at the same time.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You really want to go with the timing strat for the most part. Like, mixing it up is something you would do, like, once a team maybe adjusts to that and gets used to it, but for the most part, the timing is going to be the most effective, just to make sure the stand's clear, or even syncing cappers if you have more than one capper, makes it the most likely that you're going to get that flag off the stand, which it seemed like you guys are having some trouble with. So I would advise go with the timing strat, and then if a team, like, totally adapts to it, then try mixing it up so they kind of are caught off guard and don't know what to expect.
Cool, thanks.
So, do you have any questions, Afraid Not?
Yeah, I do. I'd like to ask Moot what what a lot of their conversations during the game were.
If you want, you can check out our Mumble or check out me or Kiwi's streams. We streamed the game.
That was Moot Point, not Ego.
It was very.
It was a lot of us screaming, shit, get our flag back right now, please.
That's the way to be.
Mephi actually has a stream, twitch.tv/TAMephi, MEFY, and you can just hear it there.
But yes, definitely, Ego does stream a lot, so we have streams of theirs. You want to list those out, David Bowie?
Let's see, we got,
Don't forget me!
Is it the small Kiwi or small Kiwi?
I think it's the small Kiwi, isn't
it?
Right.
And then Tribes David Bowie is mine. Budokai, what's yours? Is it just Budokai?
Yeah, it's just Budokai. Twitch TV/Budokai. I'm still getting mine up and running, so it's tentative because I'm on campus internet, and they're fantastic, and they keep bottlenecking my stream. So
nice. I want to give a shout out to. I have a YouTube channel where I like to post a little bit of Tribes basic tips, and also I do some shoutcasting here that I'm just starting out. So it's a little rough around the edges, but it's youtube.com/Krytos. That's KRYTOSSS with 3 S's. I typed it out in the...
Are you thinking of doing your own thing, or do you want to do it with us?
You know, I'm still figuring it out, because I'm just getting used to shoutcasting by myself, and then once I get comfortable with that, I think I can branch out and start working with other people. So I can hang around after this interview's done, and I can show you some of my stuff. We can talk about it.
Okay, let's see. I'm out of questions, but I do want to take an opportunity to have people do last-minute shout-outs or other plugs or whatever they want to do.
Yeah, I got a shout out to Freaky, since you didn't want to say it.
I did a shout out to Freaky, actually.
You said it was inappropriate or something like that.
Well, I didn't say that you wanted to do anything to him or about him or whatever, but I did mention his name. We are talking to Freaky here at tribescast, and also a lot of the old people that we've gotten, Boomerman, and we talked to Norgemore. Norgemore's too busy. Freaky is still getting set up.
I think you should talk to Redneck, actually, because he's actually around and playing all the time.
Really? I like Redneck Randy a lot. He was a big part of shoutcasting in the olden days. Where is he located? Is he on IRC at all?
Actually, if you want to get a hold of him, the best place to get a hold of him right now is in Battlefield 3. I can have him hop in IRC and chit-chat if you want him to.
Does he play Tribes Ascend?
I don't even know if he knows that Tribes Ascend is out.
Okay.
But yeah, he's still the same Redneck, but I don't know. Maybe you'll want to cast.
So yeah, I just wanted to say, you know, shout out to Midpoint for giving us good games. You know, just keep practicing, hanging in there, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys like kicking ass in the future. Also, Verdi apparently has a stream as well. I don't know what that is, but he can tell you guys.
Twitch TV/Verdi, actually.
There you go.
Or the other one. live
And
stream / ready.
keep an eye out for teamegocentric.com in the coming week or so. We're going to be launching soon and going to have a lot of guides and good content on there for the community. So hopefully people like that.
So thank you if you stayed with us all this time. Again, I am Delirium. With me tonight was Freydnot on camera, and we are tribescast.com. We will see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Great games.
Great
Great
games.
games.
Good
Good
games.
game.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
Thanks
Good
for the
game,
learning.
Chad.